Asus used to be very popular back in 2014 and 15 with their budget smartphone. After more than 3 years, Asus is back with a bang with Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1. This is a top-selling smartphone of first quarter of 2018 and I have been using this phone for about a month, and in this video let me share my experience with you guys.
I love you.
Let me first tell you about the design and build of the smartphone. Well, this is not a great looking smartphone, and if you are looking for a smartphone just for its design, then this is not a right smartphone for you. The back of the phone seems to be plain and doesn't stand out, and Asus did not do good job in the aesthetic part. When I talk about the great design of a smartphone at this price range, I think of Honor 9 Lite, which has glass back and craftsmanship is far better and attractive compared to the Zenfone Max Pro M1. After using for few seconds, the back of the phone is fingerprint magnet and covered with smudges. Let me share few good things about the build of the phone. I like the protruding volume rockers and unlock button, which is easy to press, especially the unlock button, which has some rough pattern to make sure to stick firmness while unlocking. There is huge 5000 mAh battery inside the phone. Asus did good job to maintain the thickness of the phone, which measures just 8.5 mm, and it is not too heavy as well. It weighs 180 grams.
I love you.
Let's talk about the display of this smartphone. The phone has 6-inch Full HD Plus IPS display with 402 pixel per inch and has 18:9 display. The phone has 77% screen to body ratio. The display experience is good even after tilting left and right. And if you ever felt the display is oversaturated, you can switch from warm to cool under display settings. Let's talk about the camera. Coming to the camera department, since this is a dual camera smartphone, obviously people expect good portrait mode shots. There is 13 megapixel and 5 megapixel cameras on back, as the main camera has RGB sensor to focus on picture and secondary camera has 5 megapixel monochrome sensor, which only helps to take portrait shots. Well, I have seen a lot of YouTubers complaining about single LED flash, but the single LED flash was sufficient enough to produce good amount of light in low light situations. Another good thing about the camera is the capacity to record in 4K resolution. The user interface of the app is very simple and not modern at all, but offers all the basic features in a smartphone camera. Here are some shots taken from rear cameras. The portrait shots were great considering the price of the phone. The secondary camera instantly blurs the background before you take snap. There is 8 megapixel f2.2 aperture camera on front and has LED flash support as well. Good to see in this smartphone. Let's talk how powerful the hardware in this phone. The phone supports Snapdragon 636 octa-core processor and has Adreno 509 GPU, which is enough to handle huge games. There is 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal storage on board. Out of the box, you still have around 1 GB of RAM left to use and around 20 GB of internal storage still left, and thanks to the stock OS. You can simultaneously use two 4G SIM cards and a microSD card without compromising. The noticeable feature before buying this phone is the huge 5000 mAh battery, which can last long for 2 days on normal usage, which is not at all possible in a lot of other smartphones nowadays. Talking about the software part of the phone, it's very satisfying as the phone runs on Android 8.1 Oreo and it's almost stock OS experience. This is something I appreciate Asus for offering stock OS experience instead of coming up with their own skin, and this could be a buying reason for few people who prefer stock OS. The loudspeaker is placed at bottom of the phone, and here is the loudspeaker performance. The audio from the loudspeaker is just loud but lacks quality, which seems to be not tuned well. If you're looking for a lot more audio experience, there is a Maxbox dock made of card which comes in the box to enjoy hands-free experience. I hope this video helped you to understand the Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1 even more. That's it in this video. Let's catch next time. Have a good day.